Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We have Dr. Pepper and coffee. We are the day after a foster placement. So hello, if you don't know me, my name is Winter. This is my husband Chad. This is our channel. It's all about foster care, adoption. We adopted 4 kids. If you like all that stuff, hit the subscribe button. Today, we are processing. Our foster daughter, who was just a respite care situation, we knew this was gonna happen the whole time. She went home yesterday to her foster family. And so, I think we're okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
There's good things and there's bad things.
So like this morning, it was so quiet, like in the bathroom, and when I was getting my daughter Jenny ready, and like the other girl wasn't there, and like it was just quiet, because this little girl, she talked a lot, and like it was just super quiet, and it was kind of like sad. Having a foster child in your home, don't get me wrong, is extremely stressful at times.
Invasive.
It's invasive, and like it pulls all your heartstrings and all your emotions, and everything in you is like, you know, like just like love this kid so much, and they're so difficult sometimes to deal with in some ways, and just emotionally for you. But once it's gone, you're like, I really like that. I really liked being a part of their life.
There's parts of it you really, really like.
What are parts you really like?
I mean, she was a fun girl, and even like the talkativeness. I mean, there's times you could not shut her up, which there's always times that you don't want to hear someone talk. But for the most part, like, I think she was fun to have around. She's a sweet girl. She's cute. She just has a different personality. I mean, each kid has a different personality,
and yeah,
and you grow to like. I mean, it's a different personality. It's unique. It's them.
She kind of got you.
I like it. Yeah, there's a couple things. The whole medication thing just made me angry. I know. I seen that. Probably connected.
The situation makes you angry.
I think I connected with her on that night because of that, and just made me. I don't know. It was good for me though. Like, I needed to connect with her. Because
did you cry when she left?
No, I didn't cry when she left. I mean, she wanted to go. Like, I don't. Yeah, it's not. Things like that don't get me. Like,
I cried a little bit, just a tiny bit.
I miss her. Like, but she liked where she was going. She likes her foster parents.
Yeah, it makes me so glad. I actually texted them and they sent me a picture of them together. It was awesome. Like, I felt good about that. When she was leaving, it was weird. It was weird for all of us.
Yeah,
it's like she knew an hour before she was gonna leave. She
knew like 2.5 to 3 hours, or like at least 2, and she would have stood in this window right over here,
and she just
and watched forever. And she was the quietest she had been the entire. I mean, she wouldn't talk unless you talked to her, and that's not her. If you met her, that's not her.
Yeah.
We finally got her out and got her playing and stuff, which normally she wants to play all the time.
Yeah, it was weird. So, I don't know, like, I think for kids in foster care, it's really hard for them, or kids that had trauma in their life, it's really hard for them to go into transition mode, even for our kids. Yeah, Chad's parents.
I went through divorce, like, so I'm just bad at, like, when I'm leaving or going, like, to go somewhere else, like when I'm leaving a group of people to go to another group of people, I'm weird when I first get there with the people that I'm going to, and I'm weird with the people that I'm leaving. I don't know why. I don't. And then I went to be a missionary, for a while, so I think that just built it more into my life for some reason.
And Gabe, like, every time we leave family members that are like extended family, he wants to beat them. Like,
I don't know.
Or like he'll like
within the last 15 minutes he could have had like a great trip,
and then he'll ruin it.
Sock somebody in the eye with like a lightsaber,
it's
like
really
hard.
I know.
Really hard. And you're like, quit being a bully.
Yeah, he's just this transition thing for these kids. It's really hard for them. They want to like leave you before you leave them, like those kind of weird insecurities that you have.
It's weird. I don't know why I did that.
It just happened.
But I can understand that. Big Superfly.
It brought up some emotions in me that like I never realized, like just the importance of being in a respite care situation for a kid, and like being a foster parent is like no joke for sure. And like it just made me have compassion for people with like placements at the beginning because we haven't had a first time placement. You guys have been following me on YouTube for a couple years. I haven't had one in, you know, since Jenny and Gabe, a first time placement. And so like that, like the whole roller coaster of emotions just get brought back in me, and I get really like emotional and like just have these weird feelings inside me about like a first time placement. And like it's not like bringing a baby home from the hospital for sure, but it's exciting in that way, but it's also not exciting in that way. So it's just a lot of a roller coaster for me.
Yeah, and first time places are weird. I don't think you think about it. I mean, she's like really new to the entire thing too, whereas Jenny and Gabe have been in it for like years. And Augustine and they were brand new to it too, but we were the only other people they had, and we never did respite. Like really hardly, I mean like for years we didn't do respite.
A story with Augustine and Nate is like they didn't even know what foster care was really until Jenny and Gabe moved in. They didn't know they were foster kids, like. And
they still don't fully, I doubt.
Fully understand.
Augustine should.
Obviously,
I don't think
he
does.
I think they do.
Nay, I don't know. Nay would say
Nay
he
probably
does,
doesn't.
But if you ask him for his description of it, it'd probably be pretty off.
Sketchy.
The charts, not right, but I don't know.
I'm feeling a little bit off today, like just because it is so like, I don't know. She's just not here anymore, so it's like. In your mind, you know she wasn't gonna be here anymore. It's just like, I liked helping her. I like being her caregiver and helping these foster parents. So like now that that part is over, it's like, oh, I did my job. My job's done. But then like, you look to the future and you're like, what more can we do for people in need, especially foster care? So like those are some of my thoughts. I'm feeling a little bit different today, a little off kilter is my.
I thought it turned out well.
I think it was a success.
Stuff.
And so,
just able to love her more.
Pro tip for married foster parents out there: never do a placement where you don't agree, both of you, on the placement.
We probably have done that maybe.
We did that one time.
It did not go well.
But it like we had to spend the first 24 hours like. Hashing it out because like he didn't want her to have a placement and I did, and I was like, can we just do it? And he was like, fine, we'll just do it, but I don't want to, you know, like
I that's might just be kind of how passive aggressive how
it went down. And like I felt this
but then I just get real aggressive,
like as the person that wants to do it, you feel all this need to like have to do it all by yourself because this person doesn't want to do it and you don't want to burden them, but at the same time like you really can't do it by yourself. Like some people are single foster moms. I'm like, more power to you. Like I could not do it. Like if I didn't have my husband to help me because he is good with kids, and I just need his help with some things, and you just need mental breaks. And so like you need to be on the same page. It's so important to be on the same page, and especially with placements and foster care.
Assuming that you're Christian. I mean, not everybody's Christian probably, but like even if you're not on the same page, you can get there. Like it's not always the wisest, and it's hard not to be like every time something goes wrong with the kid, I told you so.
Yeah, that's
really hard for me to not be like, told you so. I told you. She's like, every time she wants to like complain about stuff, I was like, what? You want mercy from this? Ain't getting no mercy here.
I think that's one of the hard things about foster parenting too, is because like there's so many people that don't agree with you that you're like, whatever. Like I can't tell anyone because they'll be like, I told you so.
Yeah.
I told you that kid was gonna burn your house down. Be like, oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
It is, but like you can get on the same page. You just obviously have to. For me, I have to shift my attitude a lot, pray a lot, because she's just the most loving person I ever met in my life, which is why I married her. But I don't know. I think she tries to rub off on me, but I don't know how.
He's a nice
I'm just
guy.
Old.
Don't let his
I'm an old man and I'm stuck in my ways.
Well, now that we've rambled on about our sadness of how our foster placement left, I'm feeling a little sad, but anyways, this is where we're at. I don't know what the future holds.
I think she's in a good place.
No, she's fine.
I do miss her, but she's in a good place, and there's
At
a
least
lot of
she's
good
safe,
things.
You know, like that makes
She's definitely
me feel good.
safe.
So
they like her a lot. I mean, they both came to pick her up. Yes, I was just expecting the mom, but they both came and they they seem like cool parents, you know. Like
they're really cool.
When you like a kid, you want to think that the parents that they have are kind of like wonky or weird compared to you, but no, they're just normal.
They're really good.
Probably better than me.
They are good parents.
So, but I'm happy for it. Like, happy for us too. Like just the freedom to like focus to.
It seems too easy, and I think that like. Seriously, like in America, we are so much into comfort right now in our life, and we're not like, might be going on a little rant. I just feel like Americans, they just get so comfortable and they get so stale that like they can't go beyond the comfort because like why would they? Because they're so comfortable. Yeah. But there's always something better when you go out of your way and serve the least of these, as like the Bible talks about, and so like it's so important not to get into that super cozy coast mode. You know what I mean?
And I agree with her on that. This month was supposed to be that fast month where we grow as a family, and I just felt like it was a little bit hard to grow as our family. I mean, it was a good thing to teach our kids, like to have them experience that.
It was so healthy.
I think that was healthy for them, but now like I do want to like grow as our family time back, because I do want to take this month to focus on loving my kids better and like spending time together as a family. And that was our goal for this month. She's had to work so much, and I've had to work more. It's been kind of hard anyway, and then having an added child, it just made it
difficult.
Difficult. You've got to learn them, and everybody's learning. It's not just us learning them. The kids have to learn her too. Like there's things that are annoying about her. There's things that are annoying for her about them. Like. Everybody has things that are annoying, so it's just true.
Well, thanks for sticking with us. If you made it to the end, hit that like button and put a question or a comment below. We would love to hear from you guys about foster care or anything along those lines. And I hope you guys have the best day ever. We'll see you next time. Bye!
Told you so!